Well, I hope you're having fun learning about Pear Deck so far. And you should have received an email with the join codes for Schoology. And hopefully you've joined your group and your course for your mathematics course. In the expectation folders, in the resources in your group, so go to group, go to resources, then go to expectations. In the expectation folder, you will find the observation expectations that have been updated for 2020 to reflect online learning or blended learning. We also have included a new document. The very last one in the expectation folder is the updated main lesson, menu lesson fidelity tool. Since we have huge learning gaps, we are going to really need to utilize main lesson, menu lesson. During main lesson, all students get tier 1 instruction, whether they're ready for it or not. And during menu, that's when we go and we work really hard using our formative assessment, possibly iReady, possibly the MAPS assessment, whatever assessment your grade level gives. And we're going to really dig in and find out what is it that each individual student needs. And that's where we're going to do some differentiation and some customized targeted learning. The main lesson, menu lesson fidelity tool has different color font. The green font tells you the changes that were made to reflect online learning. The red font are things that may be a little bit difficult to do during online learning. So we're just going to need to be flexible this year. We are all learning. All of the documents are going to be considered living documents, because as we move forward and as we continue to grow, we may find ways to change the red type into green type, because somebody might find a solution that makes it easier to have student-to-student discourse. The curriculum workers worked really hard this summer to help us with the learning gaps. One thing that they did was they placed the prerequisite skills needed to enter into each of the units above the unit in the scope and sequence. Here you have a grade 2 scope and sequence. It looks the same as all the grades. So if you're not a grade 2 teacher, it's okay. Above Unit 1, you can see that there are 4 first grade prerequisite standards that the students would need in order to be successful in Unit 1. We've tagged the standards that were taught during distance learning with a DL. That way, as a teacher, you're going to be a little bit more sensitive when you're reviewing and looking at the prior skills needed to be successful. Go ahead and answer the question on the next slide